this one are what makes the NBA special.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Josh Giddey out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Wilson in at the 4. It's good.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Powell, defended by Nurkic. George against Giddey. Here's Wilson, 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Markkanen finds Nurkic. George for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Rebounded by Nurkic. Utah has gone 1 or 2 from 3-point. Oh, hammer at home.
Nice.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
It's George on the drive. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. George has got 5.
Well, clearly the layup was too easy for him. He had to go to the double clutch to make it a little more challenging.
Here's Powell. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Markkanen outside. There's the triple. Buzelis grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Peterson. Misses the 3. Chicago leading. Powell with it. Guarded now by George. And Powell with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The Jazz again can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. The shot by Buzelis real good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Bailey's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Okoro is checked in for Chicago. Now here's Giddey. Okoro outside. The 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jackson on the wing. Fires it. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Powell for 3. The rebound by Markkanen. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. The Jazz again. Can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, Ace Bailey's draft journey was highly scrutinized, and it wasn't just his height, but at the combine he measured over 2 inches shorter than he'd been listed in college. Rather, his refusal to work out for any team surprised a lot of folks and executives around the league. But it didn't scare off the Jazz, who selected him 5th overall.
Not everyone can shoot like him. Thank you very much for the report, Chomps. Now here's Okoro. Fires for 3. Peterson with a rebound. Jackson, the pass to Markkanen. From deep. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Markkanen.
And Jackson Jr. takes a good number of threes for a reason, because he's confident in his ability to drain it from here.
Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Yeah, I love putting Markkanen into the pick and roll action. He can do anything as the screener.
From deep, Giddey. The rebound by Jackson. For Utah, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Markkanen. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
There's Peterson. Giddey with a defensive effort. Chicago trailing here. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul on... Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Long range from the inbound. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Outside Jones. They set the pick. And here's Collins for 3. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Powell, also Trey Jones out there. Isaac Okoro is out there with Zach Collins. And it's S.V.G in at the 4 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Collier. Following the 3-point basket by Chicago. Bailey's shot is off. Pass to Collins. Three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Collier. Jones with some nice D. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Four on the clock. Pass to S.V.G from downtown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Powell. And there's another one for Chicago.
Well, this is where Jones is at his best, distributing the basketball.
Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Gray, looking to win the run. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Now Powell, Okoro outside. Sends it home from 3. 3-point land. Okoro's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's the Senge. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And he comes up with a bucket. Collins has got 5 points.
Timeout. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A big group substitution here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Sensabaugh. Jackson comes in for Bailey. Peterson, he's checked in for Gray. And it's George in for Collier. Here's Buzelis. Still without a bucket. And it's Giddey missing. Here's Peterson driving in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Chicago leading by 10. Powell for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 5 here tonight. Utah shooting at 30% here in the second. Nice shot by George.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. For 3, Smith. Another 3 for Chicago.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now here's Powell. He has 7. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in the game. For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
B.A., I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch 4 who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Wilson's checked in for Smith, and Dillingham subbed in for Norman Powell.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Pass to Peterson from the arc, and in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Well, look, he's got range. You can't give him any space out there.
3-pointer, Buzelis. Utah grabs the miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
The lead now in single digits. George has got 8 here in this quarter.
Easy to see the kind of impact George is going to have in this league. Already so productive.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. George, no good. Bulls leading by 9. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The rebound by Filipowski. Markkanen finds George. The 3 is up. And there's Jackson on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
You have to account for Jackson Jr. in the corner. I mean, he's an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's Wilson for 3. The rebound by Filipowski. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. George passes to Jackson. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Dillingham. There's the three. No good. Filipowski for three. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You got to like what Keontae George has done in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Bailey out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's George. Then there's Hayes. And it's Peterson in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Giddey with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside Giddey. Here's Wilson. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Peterson from outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14. And Claxton throws it down.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Bailey's shot is off. And Giddey's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Powell's shot is off. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Jackson. The 3 ball. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Bailey. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bailey's got 8. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Markkanen's checked in for Hayes. Sensabaugh comes in for Jackson. And it's Collier in for Peterson. Pass to Collier. This one for 3. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 4 rebounds now. Powell for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And stolen by Claxton. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Puts up a 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 8. Outside Giddy. Out to Powell. The three is up. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddy. Giddy's got 8 assists in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Utah shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, a lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back to you, B.A.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And he got a good jump on the break, and Giddy finished it off nicely. That should juice him up.
Pass to Collier. Back to Markkanen. Takes the three. Some solid defense from Claxton.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Powell for three, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Sensabaugh. They get it back. Pass to Collier. Three-pointer. And another miss by Utah. And it's the Bulls' ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Powell passes to Giddy. From behind the arc. Another three for Chicago.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Bulls leading by 17. Smith outside. Three-pointer. And it's Giddy with the three. Giddy's got 8 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end. And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Jazz trail by 20. On the wing, Conchar. Utah with another miss. Right side, Jones. Pass to Dillingham. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Dillingham's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Bailey for three. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And so it's Chicago. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Trey Jones is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Miller. Then there's Nick Richards. Out to Powell. Fires the three. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Powell.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Conchar. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Richards' shot is off.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Yep, count it.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A different look here for Utah. Nurkic comes in for Markkanen. And it's Peterson in for George. Then for Chicago, Williams is checked in for Miller. And it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. Here's Peterson. They get it back. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
It's Powell, high post. Launches it. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Peterson. Another 3 for Utah.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Floats one. From deep, Giddey gets the 3 to fall. Giddey's got 11 in the second half.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Bulls leading by 19. Pass to Williams. No good on the 3.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Utah's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And it's good. 2 points.
And even if he doesn't have the wider frame some guys do, Bailey's not going to let contact keep him from finishing.
Pass to Powell. Out to the right wing. Outside Giddey. Chicago passing it around. And again, no good by Chicago. Jazz trail by 17. Now here's Nurkic. Lets the 3 fly. Conchar can't hit. Powell left side. Fires from deep. Counted from distance.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
The 3 ball is down.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Norman Powell.
I love how well he communicates with his guys. And also, he's just been sending laser passes straight to his open shooters. I mean, he is working so hard to ensure that they make the most of every possession.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Bailey. And a one-handed slam.
Whoa, Ace Bailey, he put that on his highlight reel.
And it's Powell with the ball for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Claxton. Driving inside. Blocked. Here's Bailey. Powell covers. Nurkic outside. No good from three.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Claxton. Ooh, he leaves no question.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Norman Powell.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Giddey outside. No problem from 14.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 14. Here's Giddey. Powell outside. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now here's Giddey, covered by Filipowski. It's stolen away. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.